Hey there, everyone. How are you? How you doing? How you doing? No, how you doing? No, how are you doing? What does Wendy want to say? How you doing? Welcome to my channel, Will's Wisdom and More. My name is Will, and this is the channel that I created where I do oracle and tarot readings weekly, or semi-weekly, in my case, lightly, from the heart and with the spirit. And so, first, before I get into what reading this is before, excuse me, I wanted to apologize to you guys because I did not do a video the last week or two, and I had trouble uploading it. It's been kind of crazy. My family got in town for the holidays, so it's been a little fast-paced, and I'm also reaching finals for the last couple of weeks. So I apologize, guys, if you're waiting for videos. It should be coming more regularly, so I apologize. But again, I'm really trying to get on it, so just give me some time. School's almost over for me, and then I'll be able to really get on it, on the beat for it. So, but anyways, this is going to be a general reading for the week of November 30th through December 6th, 2015. I mean, can you believe, guys, we're already in the final month of this year? It's incredible. I cannot believe how time is flying by. And so this one, I decided to do choice one. I really like the choices where it's like you choose choice 1 or choice 2 or choice 3, which goes 1, 2, 3. And then I also did a general advice and guidance for energy for this week as well. And then I am going to upload after this today as well a general December video for everyone too, and it'll be in more detail. We'll go week by week. But anyways, guys, so yeah, take a minute to look at the decks here, the choices. I mean, they're all the same. And by the way, the decks that I use, this is the General Classic Rider-Waite deck, tarot deck, which this is like every reader and every person interested in tarot should definitely pick this up. This is like the basic deck. It's really nice. I'm using the Oracle of Everything, Oracle of E cards by Pam Grout and Colette Baron-Reid. It's really good. I actually like that. I got to do a review video on that deck. It's really pretty. Anyways, so you got at the top here in the triangle form, we got top choice 1 or path 1, whatever you want to call it. Choice 2, path 2, and then choice 3. So take a minute to decide. And by the way, for the record, you can choose all 3 cards if you want. You can choose 2 cards. I decided to take this route because I'm not really picky on what one, but if you feel like choosing a number, whatever your spirit guides or guardian angels tell you to do, that's what you should go with. All right? And the reason why I'm a little bit quieter than usual, guys, is because my nieces are sleeping and then inside, and I'm out here in the garage. That's my sister's house filming this, so bear with me. So again, you get path 1, path 2, and path 3. This has been brought to you by NutriClean, and Will's Wisdom and More has been brought to you by Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Not really, I wish. All right, so I'm pretty sure you guys decided. So, if you chose path 1, we're going to go ahead and just jump to I think I'm going to do the Oracle card first. So you have 37, which if I was going to do the numbering, it'd be 3 plus 7 is 10, which is 1, which is all about you. But we're going to skip numerology today and just go into the meeting. And the card you have, if you can see it, is Silver Lining. Okay, I'm going to look up what in the world that means. So card number 37. And I really do want to thank all the people that watch these videos on Facebook and on YouTube. I'm really grateful. I haven't earned one dime from this, to be honest with you, and I don't really care. I mean, it'd be nice if it happens, but I really just do this because it's a gift to my family, it runs in my blood, and I love doing tarot cards for people and readings for people. It makes me happy, and I love sharing that gift with the world. So, yeah, thank you. Truly appreciated. All right, so Silver Lining. So it says, it only looks like disruption. In reality, everything is fine. In fact, everything is beyond fine. Take 2, sorry. Silver Lining. It only looks like disruption. In reality, everything is fine. Everything, in fact, is beyond fine. Underneath appearances is a silver, gold, and platinum lining. So enjoy. So this is basically telling you that if there's anything that you're particularly worried about this coming week, towards the end of the month, whatever the case may be. Don't worry about it because things are coming up on the better side. Things are getting better. It might look crazy, but there's really a silver lining, or there's a. It's like the silver lining on a cloud. There's the end of the tunnel. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. Things are getting better. There's always a better reason for things happening the way they are to you right now. That's what I get from this one. Or things are looking up for you if you've been in a recent cycle of bad luck. So, and the oracle card or the tarot card you got with that is, oh nice, the Empress. Take a look at this. So you can see it, guys, the Empress. And she represents Venus. You can tell by the badge here. But she's also, this is card 3, by the way, the Major Arcana. And the Empress represents the beauty and joy in life. She's the goddess of nature, if you will. She's associated with, again, love. But she represents fertility, sexuality, abundance, both connection to earth. She sits on her throne, and she's very certain. She's leaped in luxury with her crown there and her jewels on top of her, and there's trees in the background. And so this is really telling me that things are looking up for you, that you're going to start to feel more comfortable in a luxurious way for you. You start feeling more happy and comfortable with the way your life is going, or more comfortable if you've been feeling uncomfortable with things in your life lately. Okay? That's a good card, by the way. I really like the Empress. Alright, so moving on to card 2. Choice to path 2. So let's flip it around. Let's change it up. So we got that's the 7 of Swords. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 7 of Swords. Alright, so the 7 of Swords. This is an interesting card. So, and swords have to do with air, by the way. It's a suit of air, which is mental thinking and, mental. It's mental thinking. It's air, so air signs, Libra, Libra, Gemini, and I always forget the other one, I think Aquarius. And the 7 of Swords, it's basically like that you're being crafty. You think you're getting away with something, or you're trying to like steal something from an event or a situation. So it's like the thief in the night card, I call it. So I think mentally it's telling you have to be more cunning in terms of what you're doing, and think about what the possibility of the outcome before you do it. So for this week, there might be something that you either get caught in or caught out of, or you might be slick and have the gift of tongue and lying to people about something because you just feel like you can get away with it, or whatever. I don't know what the case is for that. This is a general reading, but something mentally is going on here. Somebody's either tricking you or you're tricking someone. And you're being very sly about it because there's the event in the background and you're walking away with those swords and you left 2 behind. So let's see what the Oracle card with this is. And that's perfect. Sticky, number 48, which is Sticky Wicket. Sticky Wicket. Oh, I hate that word, by the way. So let's see what 48 means. We're going to keep going. Keep going. All right, I opened right on it. So, for path 2, Sticky Wicket, proceed with caution is perfect for the 7 of Swords. It's a delicate situation, but that doesn't mean that there's any real danger. Just a reminder that it's time to pause, to reflect, and to appreciate all that you have now and all that you're about to receive. So yeah, this is basically telling you, and now that I think about it, this isn't saying that this means that you went into the situation, you just came in from there slyly and took those swords. So you slyly mentally planned out what you were going to do, and you went in there and kind of edged your way in there slyly like the thief in the night. And this is telling you to basically be careful. So it's not like you're in danger, you're going to get in trouble, but you just got to make sure you pause and purify your intentions mentally. Think mentally positive things about what you're doing, and what the things that you need to do to get done or whatever. And that's what this goes with, okay? So it's kind of like you're not in a sticky situation, but you got to be careful. Just really think about where you've gone. Do a lot of thinking about where you've gone and where you want to go, where you're going to, where you are right now. Okay, for this next week, guys. That's path 2. All right. And for path 3, we have Over Your Shoulder and, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Let's take a look and see what number 10 is trying to say to us before I get into the Wheel of Fortune card. That's one of my favorite cards, by the way. Okay, number 10. Let's get it down so you guys can see a little bit better. So over your shoulder, those reoccurring patterns in your life, throw them overboard. Whoever said those who cannot remember the past or are condemned to repeat it was full of bunk. You only repeat patterns when you continue to stare at them. You get hypnotized and then act them out. Take one last look back if you must, and then say sayonara for good. So I think what this is telling you for this next week is that basically, if there's any bad habits that you've had or any bad things or things that, you really, or just in general, things that you've always done, ways of things people have always expected you, like, oh, you're so predictable, or you're so, or, you're always going to go to that same store, you're always going to go to that same person, or that same situation, that same job, or that same type of crowd, whatever the case may be. I think this is telling that you're going to be able to look over your shoulder, finally do it one last time, or think about it one last time, and then finally leap into the new. So you're going to be taking a chance and try to change something in your life. I don't know what it is. Again, this is a general reading, but I feel like you are basically going to be able to say goodbye to something that you've always done and known and felt comfortable with. You're going to let it go finally so you can move on fully and be content with the person you're becoming or the situation that you're trying to evolve into for the better. And that's really good because the Wheel of Fortune is a wheel, and as you know, wheels go round and round eternally. And the 4 signs here, like the devil's, I think it's supposed to be the devil and the angel, I always call it. The bull's earth, I think this is fire. I think the person represents water, the maiden. And this is the air sign. So it's the 4 elements all together. The snake, this is the bottom with the devil, and I think the sphinx at the top is like the god of heaven or whatever. And so the wheel goes around and around. And I feel like what this is saying, that 10 is, first off, the number 10, I know I wasn't going to do a numerology thing, guys, but 10 is a transitional number. It's the last transition. It's like the completion. So I feel like, yes, I feel like this is so that your wheel's coming around finally, or you're coming around to the end of a cycle, the end of a situation where basically you're saying goodbye. You're starting over. You're changing. You're going to new territory that you've never been in, and you're just letting the things that need to go fully. That's what I get from this. Okay, this is really good too. I really like this one. My choice personally was number 3, by the way, because I feel like this is where I'm at as far as patterns and people in my life. But anyways, let's go into the general reading. And again, I'm gonna take one last look, guys. And I like. There's a lot of gold, by the way, and blue. I see here, so this is really good. Nothing's negative here. All these are not negative cards. Okay. Now the last thing we have, guys. So I was talking to my sister. Is the overall advice, guys, for the week, and we have all in, which is great, number 8. And I was so stoked when I got this, and strength, which is number 8 too. Now wait a minute. What did he just say? Yes, number 8 and 8. For the overall advice. Now, 8 has been the theme of this year, which is personal strength, tapping into it, developing it, experiencing it. I'm going to go ahead and explain the strength card first before I get to this. Strength is a beautiful card. It's the 8th card in the Major Arcana, and it means that we have the strength, the personal strength, the strong will, by the way, strong will to tackle our problems head on and to have the courage to know that we are strong to get through what we need to get through and do the things we need to get done in order to make progress and progress. This is one of my favorite cards. When this fell out of the deck today, before I first was shuffling through and everything, I was so stoked. So now all in, I don't know what that means because I've never had that one before. So we're going to see what that means. All right, so it says, and this is beautiful, it says, all systems are go. Whatever you do right now, don't hold back. This is the perfect time to give it everything you've got. For every inch you move toward your dream, the universe will make it, 10 miles closer. It's time to raise the stakes and play your hand. I'd jump on if I were you. So this is basically, oh my God, this is why I do, guys, honestly, this is why I do this channel, because every time I always get amazing messages, and I love it. This is basically telling you, for this, not just for this week, but I think for the last month of 2012 in general, and going into December, whatever, that whatever you're doing to make your dreams come true, and if you're doing the right things, you're tapping into your personal strength, conquering those fears, conquering those problems, doing the best you can with whatever situation you're in. It's like poker. You got the winning hand, and the universe is going to congratulate you and reward you with that. I know this is the case for me because recently I've reconciled with my sister, and I saw my nieces, and me personally, I've been getting all these opportunities to advance and get a new job and find a new place to live and do all these other things. And so I feel like that's the ultimate message. It's like the final review. Like, okay, did you pass the exam? Let's go over all this that you've been through this year. What did you learn? Blah, 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 blah. You know, that kind of thing. So this is really, really good. And I'm just going to go ahead, guys, and I know I love doing this. At the top of the deck, we have, and by the way, funny story is I shuffled this deck 3 times and the same cards are at the bottom and top. So we have the 8 of Wands, which is news coming in. And then we had, I think at the bottom it was, yep, 10 of Rods, but this was in reverse. The 10 of Wands in reverse. And so basically what that's saying, guys, is there's some good news coming in, good results coming in. Somebody might be helping you with something recently, maybe some money or some kind of opportunity, but then also, whoopsies, you're not taking on too much. If this were upward, it'd be like, oh, too much to do, so little time. This is saying you have a good balance of what needs to get done, what you have ahead of you, and you're doing it, and you're not overburning yourself, so you're burnt out. Good job, you guys. And also, at the bottom of the deck, we have 2042, which is Magic Carpet. And at the top, we have right side up. And I'm going to go with the right side up one. And that basically means that you are... Actually, I'll read it for you guys real quick. And again, I want to thank everybody that watches my videos. I am truly grateful. I really am. I love doing these videos. I really do. You guys have no idea. I feel every week I don't do one, I feel guilty because I'm like, oh, I should have done a video. But yeah, as you all know, life happens, and sometimes we can post things, and sometimes we can't. So, but anyways, to sum it all up, this says, it's now safe to unbuckle your seatbelt. It doesn't matter how it looks, you're on the right path. Unseen forces are working behind the scenes, smoothing out the bumps, righting all the injustices. Any blips is nothing but a reminder to pay attention and say thank you. The scales or the wheel is tipping in your favor. Everything is coming back into balance. It's time to trust that what goes down must come up. Bam. Again, this is what I was telling you guys. Things are looking up. Things are changing and evolving in a positive manner. So go with it this week. Whatever you see, whatever you feel, feels right, do it. Everybody should be getting something good coming to them this week. All right, guys. So that's it for this week. And I do apologize. I'm going to try my hardest to get that December video up later on today. And I love you guys. I appreciate you guys all so much. Thank you, new subscribers, for coming to Will's Wisdom and More. You're the best. And guys, namaste. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you guys soon in December. Bye.